Hey guys, welcome back to my let me put this on, hold on. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm gonna be doing a beginner face makeup tutorial, like tips and tricks. And I am not a professional makeup artist. I'm not licensed or anything. These are just tips and tricks I have gained from my personal experience. Now I've been doing makeup since I was like in middle school, and it's been about like 7 years now that I've been like doing makeup on myself. So yeah. So I'm gonna put in a few clips of how I started versus like now, and as you can see, like it's a process, it's a journey. So just practice and you will get better, like, promise. So my first tips and trick is that practice makes perfect. Like if you just start, you will always get better. Anything you start, you will always get better. So if you're trying to do makeup and trying to get better at it, just start. Even you're gonna be probably, it's your first time picking anything up and it's new, so you're gonna be bad at it at first, but practice makes perfect.
Okay, and that's on a period.
I started off doing my eyebrows and my eyeshadow. I never did my foundation or contour or anything. I learned how to do that like way later on, but I started doing those, so like I became first really good at doing that. I never practiced eyeliner, so I never till this day cannot do eyeliner. So it just, practice is what it is. So yeah. My second tip for you girlies is that to follow influencers or beauty gurus as the same skin tone as you. And I followed like Daisy Marquez, a girl named The Makeup. I've also followed Sosh, another girl named Joyce Reyes. So these girls like have like pretty fair skin except for Sosh, but like the way I like watch their videos and stuff, the shades that look good on them also look good on me. So that's why I say that, like, not all shades will look the same on all skin tones, so just keep that in mind as well. So basically I'm gonna bring you guys along with doing my face and tell you tips and trips. Why do I keep show you my tips and tricks along the way? So yes. So the first thing is with foundation is your pre-skincare is probably the most important. So before I put on primer, I clean my face, do my skin routine, and I apply moisturizer, and it has sunscreen in it. So I think that really holds it together, and I do use that sometimes as a primer, but when I really want my makeup to last, then I'll go in and let my moisturizer like set for like 15 minutes, and then I will go in with my primer. And today I'm going to be using the HangOver primer by Too Faced. Also, a little note is that I put in my moisturizer and then I'll go in and do my eyebrows and my eyelid base, and then when I'm done with that, I'll go in with primer just like I did now, and then I'm gonna get started on my eyeshadow, but that's not the point of the video, so I'm gonna like skip over it.
Few moments.
So after primer, we're gonna be starting off with foundation, and today I'm gonna be using the NARS foundation. So I usually apply this with a brush. You just drop it on a brush and like pat it on your face, or you could just put it here and make little dots everywhere, which is what I'm gonna do now. And I like to apply it with a brush or my finger and not a beauty blender, because the beauty blender soaks up your product at first, like right when you dip it in. So literally one pump is my whole face.
Boy, if you don't get...
So with my foundation, I first blend it with the face brushed by Real Techniques, and I'm gonna just be patting it all in my face. And this is mostly for like people who want more coverage, but when we go with the beauty blender, it still makes it look soft. So there's no need for it to be like, oh, it's gonna look thick or too much. No. I feel like this really just evens everything out, and then the beauty blender just sets everything in place really. So now going in with my beauty blender, I'm just gonna go in and blend everything out. So my third trick is, no, my fourth trick.
What the fuck, dude? Step the fuck up!
Is that when you're starting, or just in general, you want to look at yourself in all directions. And if you don't have like really good lighting, I have a vanity, which I'm blessed to have, but before I didn't have a vanity, so I would literally go in every single light in the house and look at my makeup, so I could see it in every single piece of lighting to see if I was missing anything looked a little off. Like, I would do that. So yeah, like when I'm doing my eyebrows as well, like I just look at myself from this side to make sure they look the same. I go up. Like, you want to just look at yourself in all directions of the mirror. Don't be scared, you're by yourself. So next thing, a part of my face routine is a concealer. And so for my trick for concealer is that I have these creases right here. I don't know if you guys can see them, but I have these creases right here. So to deal with that, I apply my concealer not directly on it, but like pretty close to it. So like my product won't sink into that crease and just crease. Like, I blend up to it. So like I said, I first go in with the brush and blend. For my concealer, I kind of like pat up to it. I don't know if I just look scary or if I'm actually showing you.
I'm scared.
So now you want to go in with your beauty blender and blend again. Alright, so next step is contour and blush. So when it comes to contour, you want to know your face. So my face would be called a heart-shaped face. So I start my contour from up here to down, like from up here to down here. So the ending of my eyebrows to like right here. And it gives me like a... I like the effect it gives me. And I'll put in like a little screenshot that I found of what type of contour you should use for your type of face based on your face. And here it is. I'm gonna be just going in with the fluffy brush just like this. And the bronzer I'll be going in with is this HOOLA bronzer by Benefit. So we're just gonna take our bronzer. And like I said before, I start up here and make my way down. So I go in circles and just make my way down. Do like a circular motion. And the farther you go with your brush, the farther you go with the handle of your brush, the less control you have, and like the more I feel like natural, or like more, yeah, natural it goes. Then if you go right here, then it'll only go like those places. And like I said, the more you practice, the more you will recognize your face, the more you'll get used to working with your face, the better you'll be at knowing what your face needs and like what it doesn't need and stuff. So next thing I'm going to be going in with is blush, and I like to use this big fluffy brush. And for blush, I like to use this BH Cosmetics Vanilla Cream Truffle palette. For blush, I like to go in the same way I went in with my contour, just a little on top. So I do start up here and I just kind of go a little above that, as you can see. Brings us some aliveness. I think I went a little too harsh, but never. And next thing I do with my face is I go in with a setting powder, and the setting powder we're using today is the Maybelline Fit Me powder. And for this, I like to just soak in my beauty blender. And I kind of go in the sides right here, and I pat it in. I don't necessarily bake under my eyebrows. Under my eyebrows, under my eyes. I necessarily like pat it in. This is my favorite loose powder. I've been using it forever. I tried the Born This Way one, the Kat Von D one, and the Fenty Beauty one didn't work for me. I like the Laura Mercier one. But those two are like probably the only ones that stick to me.
I didn't hear nothing. That's suspicious.
So a good way to direct is from here to here under your lip. And that's how I started. Now I don't go that far, but for the sake of this video, yeah, you can start right here and move it up this one. Whatever is easiest. And while everything bakes, I'm going to be doing the rest of my eyes and eyebrows. So I will be right back with you guys. Alright, so we're looking a little better. So now it's time to clean all of this up.
A few moments later.
So I cannot talk. Okay, so to be topping our face off, we are going to be using the Urban Decay Long Lasting Setting Spray. And we're going to be spraying this all over our fair face. All over our face. I don't know why I'm talking like this. I am out of breath. We are almost done, and then I'll show you guys like a close-up of my face, and like so you can see the texture and everything. After you let your setting spray dry for a couple of minutes, this is how my skin ends up. This is how the texture is, very soft looking. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching, taking your time out of your day to keeping updated with me. If you guys, of course, have any suggestions, questions, please let me know. DM me, comment down below, reach out. Yes, thank you guys. This is how my skin looks in regular, like just my room lighting. So it still looks good and not white, not too flashbacky at all. And yes, so yes, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.